Monster using Trinity's update by Green&Blue Productions. I'm Devlog. It's been a long month. It's been a long month. I'm actually really nervous, not for right now, but for what I have on the highlight already. The for Monday, Tuesday, Monday or Wednesday or Saturday. We're going on Saturday this time. Around the 9th of the month, we're going to be going on the 22nd, a day after my grandma's something birthday. Definitely, probably in her 80s now, or just becoming 80. Either way, no, definitely in her 80s now. But anyway. So, it's been a long month for this game because I've just been nervous about going to D3 and doing it because I am... this is going to be a non-prep run, or session, because we don't talk to each other unless I show up, of course. So I could have showed up anytime this month and asked, but I just didn't. And talk about the game, but yeah, so I've been doing no prep because there's nothing I can really prep, really, for the upcoming session based on what we did last time. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. But anyway, as you can see with the version notes, and what you saw before, this is now a playtest version, as it always has been, as it always has been. Let's try because why don't, make sure, because I'm unable to bring the fantasy / steampunk sandbox all-in edition to market in a timely manner. So we'll now focus on a 200-page core rulebook and 3 100-page settings: historical fantasy, steampunk modern, and diverse golden era. And basically, I'm going to be throwing it all into this document just to playtest it, because it's a lot easier having it on one document than having to switch between 3. But anyway. So that's why this is now a playtest edition, probably stay that way. Finally figured out quick play, now minimalist start. So it's now playable, but could be better in. I'm going to find that. We're going to be looking at that too. Just playing. Based on playtesting feedback from other people, I added RPG Classic mode, where you roll to hit and do max success instead of roll twice, like a lot of TTRPGs. For example, D&D, Pathfinder, a lot of them. Most of them, pretty much. Including also tabletop war games, but that's not here nor there. Because with TTRPG players, it's a common question of how do I roll for damage, and do they roll to hit? Which is the thing. You're not supposed to roll a hit. You gotta count your dice and see what you hit. So yeah. Hopefully by adding classic mode, or RPG Classic mode, I also answer the question of where to roll for damage. Well, if it's not like that, then it must be something else. But yeah, it's just my designs in general. How do you sum up their story in a paragraph? You don't. How do you sum up Trium in a paragraph? You don't. How do you sum up Green&Blue Productions in a paragraph? You don't. How do you sum up Green&Blue Walkthrough in a paragraph? You don't. I sum up myself in a paragraph. You don't. So yeah. So I gotta find ways of explaining it that are not just telling people, because my stuff don't work that way, unfortunately. But anyway, add a corner and squirrel setting, add leprechauns, drop off an arc. Yep, I did that. We're going to be looking at those. It's as usual, and I added a ball action rifle. That should not be there. And it's a usual and added alternate modes category. It may make more sense. Fixed the rewards for Moonlit-Misted Raiders. Fixed update period a bit. Changed race to Felk because I feel it fits better. Also inspired by Dungeons Discourse because I think she mostly meant it as a joke now that I think about it, but in her video on the first WotC Creator Summit or whatever it is, the D&D Creator Summit or whatever it is, she mentioned about species and race and species. She doesn't like species, why not just say folk? It fits fantasy better. And in fact, it fits my game better just in general, even the sci-fi bits. Because where I come from, the northeast of Florida, which is in the southeast of the south of the U.S., it is very common for people to refer to other people as folk, as folks. So yeah, it just fits better. So the change kind of policy fits better. I hope. And we did that camera early. We did come out a few days ago before you seen this. Will this be uploaded on the 19th? No, it'll be uploaded. Wait. There you go. It will be uploaded. Actually, be uploaded after this one. So yeah, this was like 2 days ago. Anyway, let's look at the content policy because that's easiest. Oh, whoops, that's easiest. Whoop, I keep saying that to myself. Here it is. No, there's an open is open license where anyone there's transmission of thoughts between these two quotation marks associated with, as defined by the user of this license, which they can explain in the medium used to express ideas with others by transmitting parentheses, and that these transmissions can be used by anyone and everything for anything from this point to eternity and beyond, in between these pages of this PDF or printed book. Actually, it shouldn't be between, it should be on. That's fair, I'm doing on video. Not one of those update videos where I point out exclusively, but still. Between on these pages, there you go. Also, I changed core moves a bit. I took off the level change thing because it didn't really fit. It's more of an extra thing you do. I mean, yeah, it's pretty core, but it's also not a core rule. It's odd. It's really odd. So I took off it, and instead replaced it with drop off every 25% of range. You don't roll 20. You don't roll what's this? You don't roll 25% of the dice. Can we fit this in there? Yes. On the move's dice arc. If your target is over 50% of your move's range, your move, that needs to be capitalized, will make an arc, and the space is above the target. Got my 50% as high as range. Like, the basic arcs in Trium are very square, but there's no other way I can really do it. I mean, there are ways. There are more crunchier ways. Like, for example, the first 30% this way, the middle 30% this way, then the next 30% this way. But, like, really? 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 You expect people to do that in a system like this? So there may be higher crunchy rules for that coming on later, because that is a possibility. But that just being... You just take half off and bam, and you're done. But anyway. Next up is Leprechaun. And also I used great... the one thing that's good about Word... No, there's a couple of things that are good about Word. Replace. Used a great replace mechanic on Word. Classic, folks. Oh, that's an error. Why are you like that? Why are you like that indeed? That's cost me pages. And you note we're almost at 200 pages, which is good. Yeah, one of them was going to do it, so it doesn't matter. Leprechauns? Leprechaun is small and said the little thing that loves to steal goods, sell goods to overworked shopkeepers in their dreams undercover at night, and by day put their wealth into a pot they fling over to a new spot and set up shop for the night, casting a rainbow which they ride. Very odd way of saying that, but it's how to do it, stuff like that. Ride the rainbow to the pot of gold. Negative 12 AP. You put all your EXP cost of your equipped gear into a pot and throw it 1 XP, 1 spaces across the map. 3 times higher than long in an arc, creating actually that should be capitalized. So now we got arcs now. Arc creating a rainbow which actually creating a rainbow period. Capitalized. Which you or anyone can ride if you get on the same turn and use the special feature. You move 10 spaces per turn. You need to add +1 or 0 to and then the number of every character level. +1 space question mark to the end of the number of every character level. The rainbow fades. Then the rainbow fades behind you. If another piece reaches pot gold before, you must give them their equipped gear. Actually, I know. You must give them 1 gear to per space written, and get to keep. That doesn't need anything written in front of it. 1 gear per character level. Per 1 character level. If a space topography event has an opposing bit, you can land on the free space next to them. Okay, Bolton rifle. Bolton rifle, recall weapons, and we don't want to go that far. Now just checking the muzzle-loading rifle against the musket. And they're pretty actually realistically balanced because it takes one less turn. It takes one more turn to reload the rifle, and the rifle doesn't have as much range, but is more accurate. So yeah. Production rifle, negative 8, negative 6 AP, negative 1 ammo. Roll 6, get 6 XCS, hits on 2s, 5000 S, 5000 space, range 5 ammo. And is a large weapon, need 2 hands, and an arrow 4. Going to the world. There it is, and all its glory. Don't know why this wasn't thinking before. Needs to be worked on like both settings too. All 4 settings now, actually. It needs to be worked on, but yeah, I really like this manager, and it just really works. As a setting, at least for a wargame narrative campaign. Check. Classic mode, that's it. Where is it? Right here. Alternate modes, yes. Minimalist start. That's a random empty space. Yeah, it's not gonna work any other way. PG Classic mode. This mode's for gamer. Read that in this mode you roll 1d6 per CC. You know what people were doing, which is what people were doing anyway. Or for the CC, I mean, which is what people were doing anyway. And if you do this, you don't need to roll, but instead take all the d6 and the x's and make the most successes. And if you get a negative 1, and if you get and hit on 1 you miss, you hit on 6 you get premium hit. Alright, I think it's done. That wasn't that hard. I thought that would be harder than that. Because I did add a lot of stuff. Like, this is not a small update. Aside from this, we've been over this. I mean, we actually did cover a few of these ones. But yeah. Man, not bad. I like this update a lot, actually. I think it's a whole back cover. I like this update a lot. It's not... I like it a lot. Again, it's mostly just progress, but we're making... Like, whenever... Like, apparently, once a month I make... Apparently, these updates being once a month actually makes a whole lot of sense for how I work. For my workflow. Like, I could not do a weekly version of this, where I make updates every week because... A, it doesn't fit my upload schedule. I could make it fit, of course, but no, it doesn't fit my upload schedule. People won't tolerate it on the YouTube channel. And also, it just isn't how I work. I might not work on it for a week. So, yeah, and I might as well do a video right around the time when I start printing it for doing the tabletop. For going to do things and collectibles and playing it with real people. So, yeah. But anyway, that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate watching this video. Please help me check out the rest of the stuff in the description below, such as various ways to support the channel, which records various support channels by watching these videos and get your content we produce, and by sharing your friends for most you. Alright, before we go, this one was only 20 minutes long. Or under 20 minutes, unless I don't stop it soon. No, it's gonna be around 20 minutes long, which is actually not bad for one of these. Like, these are usually an hour long, but they usually cover more, and I'm getting used to the method. So yeah, let's go ahead and make the save a copy. This PC, gotta go all the way up. H and no H. 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 No, I want to go to main. No, I want to go basic. What's today? The 17th of April. April is the 4th month in the year. That's correct, right? 180. At least I hope not. At least the beta will be done by then. Save? Got it. I sincerely do hope that the beta will be done by 180. By the need of going 180. We're in here, which is good. I want to not save as. I want to export. Whatever. Publish. Work havoc with my browsers and whatnot. It's thinking. There it is. And yeah. That looks nice though. It looks official. Much like I have an authoritative voice, this looks official. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm getting that impression other than I did my job correctly, I guess. But anyway, yeah, 18. But anyway. That been it for this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate watching this video. It means a lot to me. Also, let me check out your stuff in the description below, such as various Facebook channels, of course, Facebook channels, watching videos, get your content produced, and by sharing friends for us, yeah. And I guess see you in a second.